I'm starting to become addicted to losing in the very beginning. We're up to attempt 18 now. Oh, oops. Did not mean to hit continue. But, I mean, at least, you know, I was afraid, like, starting attempt 2, I was afraid that I was just going to beat the challenge super easily. And then I wasn't going to be able to make, like, a YouTube video about it saying, like, ah, this took me 250 attempts. So, I guess at least there's that. I can't believe Banner lost this. She was in such good shape. But just heals out of that dang priest. Alright. Alright. We got this one. Hey, Anthony. Alright. I had a lot of success yesterday with Banner, Bone Shaper, Drifter, Deathwalker. Maybe we try that again. What if instead of Drifter, we throw in, like, Geminate? Let's try that. 100 golden possession. That seems kind of hard for Banner Spear. Not gonna lie, I don't really like either of those goals for Banner Spear. But we'll go for 100 gold and just try to get it. 5 herbs. Not my favorite, but if we go through the Strong Foundation storyline, we can maybe get that really early. And we're gonna go Deathwalker Gem. Okay. Strong Foundation. That's fine for Deathwalker. She's pretty good there. And a Germinate. A Geminate. 5 lumber tokens. I wish that I could get Boots of Speed here. The last Geminate I played really wished it had those. I definitely will do some Frosthaven speedrunning stuff. We will just have to see. I mean, figuring out what the Frosthaven category for speedrunning is kind of hard. Because, like, you could do a category just for getting to the end of the game as fast as possible. You could do a category for just getting to the end of any one of the 3 storylines. I've considered just, like, trying to, with what we have now, just trying to, like, route a speedrun that just goes and beats the Prince of Frost, maybe? I don't know. There are a bunch of different possibilities. And I just don't know what, like, the best or most fun goal would be at this point. I really, really, really love using the kelp in speedrunning. So it not being in the game, you know, is a little sad. I really want the Banner of Hope. Or, like, the top attack on the Banner of Hope. But maybe there's just no room for it. Because I want the loot card. The technical end game of Frosthaven is, I believe, beating scenario 64. In order to unlock that storyline, you have to have finished all 3 of the main storylines, the Lurker, the Unfettered, and the Algox. You have to be Prosperity 8. You have to have, like, unlocked basically all the potions, all the pets, all of the... You have to have gotten a ton of stuff. The fastest theoretical route I've found can get everything unlocked in 38 scenarios. But getting Prosperity 8 is really hard because it requires a lot of retirements. But there are also a lot of retirements that you can do just in a single scenario. Like loot 5 herbs is definitely possible to do in a single level. Kill, I think it's like kill 15 imps. There are several levels that have infinitely spawning imps. So, like, you know, you just purposely take personal quests that can be completed really easily like that in, like, a single level. Man, what cards do I even drop here? Because I want Exploding Corpse. It can be really good here in 4-player. Never do a basic action? Possibly. No Rest and Shade, no Call of Doom, no Sunless. That's fine. And finally, on Geminate... Maybe I should bring Changeling's Boon, because if I have a lot of poisons coming out... Maybe I should bring Hail of Thorns for a similar reason. I just love all the melee cards. There's no melee card that I want to drop for Changeling's Boon. I guess I really haven't been getting use out of the Flailing Tendrils, but the initiative on it is nice. Hey, David. I mean, yeah, you know, I just saw the comment, and so we're going basically the same team comp as yesterday that did pretty well, just Geminate instead of Drifter. And we'll just see. Because Bone Shaper did do well, but, you know. But, I mean, this run is definitely cursed because it's 4-player and has Bone Shaper. I mean, I never said that Bone Shaper is flatly bad. It's just that there are some levels Bone Shaper is really bad for. And I'm still sad about how badly that Fist boss dominated me yesterday. Well, okay, maybe I have said that Bone Shaper is just flatly bad, but maybe I didn't mean it that much. Okay, so I'm thinking I can go almost kind of fast and move forward in Lingering Rot. Move forward Lingering Rot, and then go after that in Changeling's Boon. And then Unbreakable Wall seems fine. Or maybe a Wound, depending on what he does. And this all works. Ugh, I hate this card on turn 1. Multi-target Priest is very annoying. Who even gets hit? Geminate maybe dies here. Okay. That -1 is pretty good. But already a curse in the deck is not my favorite. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so now I just move here, and there's no line of sight. Correct. And we get good damage. I can neither confirm nor deny. complaining about Bone Shaper. Ooh, I really hate that the priest came over this way. I think maybe I'll stay here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go fast. I'm going to push the priest away with Scarab Flight. I think that means I come up here and I just try to quickly kill this guy. Where can I even put the skeleton? Part of me, for some reason, wants to put the skeleton here and Exploding Corpse. But maybe that's a really dumb idea. Okay, here, I push the priest over this way to get him closer to the guard. We're going to hold off on Exploding Corpse for now. Deathwalker wants to mark this guy and get a shadow. So I just go fast and attack him. Yeah, getting to pick ambiguity for skeletons would be really nice. Oh yeah, because right now if he goes to this hex... Yeah, this guy is the faster one, so right now he could go to either of these hexes. But I would probably flow the Black River if I were Exploding Corpsing. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe I just go fast and just run away. Or I could potentially move in and make another skeleton based on what the priest is doing. And this way at 18 I can guaranteed underspeed the priest, and I could just move here and summon here if I need. I think I like all of that. So we get good tanking down here. I could also poison one rather than going for a summon. Because if I poison one, then I could come down on Banner Spear and Incendiary Throw both of them. And I like that thought. This does run into a bit of an issue if the priest is doing something super annoying, because now I can't step here and summon. But I could step here and move the skeleton here, potentially. I don't know, this might not be the best plan. Also, maybe I want to attack the guard with Geminate. Okay. So priest is late hitting. Show me a +1 here. Would be amazing. Okay. We got it. I think I move up this way. It's an attack 5 coming at me. Maybe I don't move at all. Yeah, double curse would have been good. Alright, Geminate starts healing up that turn 1 damage. Decaying Will for at least a little bit of something, and then I back off here, and now Bone Shaper isn't the focus, it will be Banner Spear, who's better equipped to tank, and I get double wounds on these guys, and this guy's almost dead. Live? Oh, skeleton. Well done. Oh, he just straight up lives. Why is it that every time you watch every time you watch, the skeletons go crazy? That's a really unfortunate crit, though. Actually, if this guy hadn't had disadvantage, it would have been way better. Because then skeleton would have died, but Banner Spear would have dodged the crit. I guess I don't need regroup. Because I'm not going to take very much damage in this room now that I had to lose that card. Yeah, this is run 18. And it's not necessarily going the greatest. Move here, double poison. Mark this guy for a shadow. Or maybe I just want to Fluid Knight the priest. If I'm strengthened, then Fluid Knighting the priest sounds pretty good, but I would love to get that shadow. I guess just Tip of the Spearing makes sense. I think I'm just going to Black Barrage and get the shadow. And then part of me wants to just Icebound Quills this guy and just try to get him out of here. But disarming him is better. Okay, he's going to disarm Banner for next turn, but that's fine. You bless the skeletons with your presence. It does feel like the enemies crit way more than I do. What's up with that? Also, what is he doing up there? I have never seen the priest make his way all the way up here just trying to avoid disadvantages. Oh, come on, skeleton. I can't complain too much. He's gotten his work done. Oh, I don't really even need Transfer of Essence now, unless I move forward, but then I tank this guy. Oh, when did I do a basic action? Well, I guess since I did a basic action... No, Deathwalker's killing that guy for the mark. Let's strengthen Geminate, who next turn is going to try to kill the priest. And we'll eat the leaf for experience. Shadow. Good. And I'm just going to activate Strength of the Abyss. I lose 1 turn of stamina for the next rest cycle, but... that would be a really funny, like, secret buff for unfair difficulty to give the monsters 3 crits. Or 2 crits. Alright, well, we can't do anything here, so... maybe I just pull in the archer or something? I guess I don't mind just going for a late skeleton. Or maybe I just want to move 4 over this direction. We'll see where things stand. Gem, I would love to kill the priest. I'm strengthened. Hornet Stinger kills with a +1. drag down... Yeah, Hornet Stinger's better, because I get 2 pierce for 1 less damage. Let's just get a +1 at strengthened. My deck's not looking too good for that. But maybe just Forceful Spirits can get the kill with a 0. Alright, he's healing, but that's fine. Just bring this guy slightly closer. And now that Banner is out of the way, I can Hornet Stinger here. Nice. Means I don't get the shadow, but that's fine. I did a default move with Flow of the Black River instead of doing the bottom. I do that all the time just so that I can skip like the the animation of or skip the doing the extra action. It's from speedrunning. Okay, Deathwalker was not picking up that kill. Hi Slash, yeah. Back to Town and Flame Simulator. What happened? I mean, I haven't beaten the first 3 levels in like 2 days. It's kind of crazy. I'm just losing over and over again. And Banner did lose a card to a crit already. So it's not the greatest attempt I've ever had, but I think it's going to be fine. Good. Everybody outspeeds. I think I'm just going to default attack for 2. Yeah. I did consider resetting when I saw that I had failed the specialist. No. Default move so that I don't switch. Never mind. Into My Embrace switches me. But we just don't miss. Okay. Man, I really would have liked to have that +2 for next room. We're fine here. City Guard didn't take very much damage, so I'll move him in with combined effort to tank for me. What is a Nuzlocke? A Nuzlocke is a Pokemon challenge. Generally, when you're playing a Pokemon Nuzlocke, you get 1 random Pokemon per route, and then if a Pokemon ever dies, it's gone forever. And if you ever lose a battle, you lose the whole run and have to start over. So that's kind of the idea here. Like, I have to win every level first try. And if a character dies, then the class is gone forever. And so the idea of it is that you spend a lot of time before each level theory crafting and trying to make sure you're approaching everything with the best strategy. Which I guess I have not been doing. Cephalofair were like, well, they already gave us the money, time for them to realize they paid for a miserable life. I really am confused about what happened with this scenario, because honestly, there were so many complaints about the first level of Gloomhaven being too hard, Black Barrow, and maybe Town in Flames isn't, like, super hard, but it's not a very good level. I just don't know what they were doing with this doorway. This is the most annoying doorway in the whole game. And you always get to experience it right here. Yeah, 1 hex of access. And, like, one of the starting classes is Bone Shaper. And what is Bone Shaper possibly supposed to do? Trying to make 3 skeletons before going into the next room. I guess they thought that would make it too easy, but... Like, is this supposed to be the gate to get into the town, I guess? I don't know. This level can be a little miserable. Alright, I'm setting up to open the door next turn. So I want Geminate close. Maybe I want Skeleton closer. Well, I can't move the Skeleton, can I? Yeah, the 3 archers as soon as you open the door is also rough. Not all doorways are 1 hex. Some of them have more. It's definitely on the rare side, but it does happen. Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get Frosthaven 2.0. I think they must have just added this scenario. That's why you've never seen it before. I'm pretty sure this is a new one. I've never played it before, at least. Man, I just want every single card on every single character. I really like Transfer of Essence and strengthening Deathwalker, but I just don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Alright, next turn we go for a fast wound. This turn we just go late summon, I guess. The skeleton's not making it for a while, but we'll see what he can do. Maybe get Wrath of the Turned Earth going. Well, if I move here, move guard in, move Geminate in, then Skeleton will go here, and then I could double move him with Flow of the Black River and Command the Wretched, but I think I'd rather just get another Skeleton out. Move Shadow and attack, and just go late, and see what we can make happen. Oh. Definitely want to go after Banner Spear, so that was a mistake.
You run.
Okay, guard standing still, I love. I just realized that I'm not full health. Which is not very good. So I'll back up even more. And hopefully this guy tanks everything for me. I think archers are pretty decent. I mean, you know that they attack every turn. They do have a lot of health, especially on this difficulty. And them critting the very first attack is not exactly what I love to see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move this shadow. Hit this guy. And buff it up with this shadow. Good. There's half of his health. I can't imagine what it would be like to play Deathwalker on normal difficulty and have that just kill the archer. That'd be amazing. Okay, so I can get a 2-target attack 3 here. It does good damage into the archer. Maybe I just want to hit... Yeah, I think I'm just going to hit this guy. And actually, pushing him away is interesting. That's not something I've ever done before. But if I push him away... Okay. I'm glad I didn't play the loss on a miss, I guess. But pushing him away, now he's closer to these city guards, and that actually buys me some time. So I like that. Oh, wow. There's no space for me to move up and summon. Alright, the skeletons will get in there eventually. It's going to take a couple more turns, but they'll get there eventually. I want to send Banner in right here to incendiary throw this group so badly. But we're in all right position. I'll go at 22, and that way if it stands still guards, I can move in and like wound these two. Now this is an awkward spot for Deathwalker because I really want to target down the archers, but this is the guy who's marked. Maybe I just Eclipse? Just to get out some shadows, and I could like Eclipse and teleport in with Forceful Spirits. If Geminate moves, I could go to this Hex, and I could Eclipse under all 3 of these guys for an Anger of the Dead. And maybe even just Wave of Anguish. It's not an amazing Wave of Anguish at all. But it sounds kind of nice. Move a skeleton and set Wrath of the Turned Earth, and they can start tanking for me, and then I'll feel pretty good. Here, it's probably just attack and back out. It is standing still guards. Interesting. Very, very interesting. The 29 initiative Immobilize is very rough. Definitely their scariest card, and it's a shuffle, so they can always pull it. Okay. Here's the play. I can pull this archer into this hex. Banner has line of sight on this hex, and then Banner can attack without having to move in any closer. Although, I would rather Banner tank, well, probably 2 archers. Dang, I should have attacked with the bottom here, and I maybe could have bursted that archer. Oh, I would have, because I would have gotten a ton of damage. Okay, so if I move in here, I tank this archer on Banner and this one on Gem. Gem has a lot of cards. It makes Incendiary Throw disadvantage, though. Okay, I like this, I think. Oh. Or it's the same thought process, but I go to this hex. And now I'm not disadvantaged. We got the double wound. Oh, don't be healing the elite. I invested so much into damaging that guy. 2 shadows, and now he's back to full. Oh, and a +1. That's okay. This class has cards to lose. And at least Banner didn't take a +2 or crit. Okay. Wrath of the Turned Earth. And in you go. Very nice. Alright, I don't think Deathwalker has a very good play this next turn. Banner Spear is in not an amazing position. Let's see. I can flow the Black River. The skeleton moves here, and then I move him here. And he tanks these guys for me, and that's really good. And then if I move up with Flow of the Black River, I can poison this guy with Decaying Will. Geminate. What is the Geminate play? Move here and... No, I would love to immobilize, but that would switch me. If he's poisoned, maybe Changeling's Boon is good. Oh, Reckless Jab is good. Go and... Yeah, Reckless Jab is good. Deathwalker, I'll just go late and maybe move up and hit with Anger of the Dead and maybe eat a Shadow. And I think that means I'm safe enough to long rest here. Because I have boots, but I don't need them. Hey, Balazar. I won't be here for very long, just while the baby is napping. Hey, Victor. Alright, kind of a wasted skeleton turn there, but that's alright. This guy goes here. And this guy gets poisoned. Very nice, very nice. We're very, very, very slowly but surely making our way through this door. Oh, I killed the elite in the first room with a crit. Attack 6 disarm is kind of crazy. Oh, why did I use the Amulet of Life? Oh no, that was so dumb. Well, I used it because then I would have survived a hit that didn't get a +1. One Wrath of the Turned Earth. I swear, this guy's going to run up to me, and then next turn he's just going to, he's going to shield and retaliate, and it's going to use my Wrath charges. Do I want to target this archer? Maybe this is wasteful to spend 2 shadows. But I did get a kill and get one back. And we've made it through the doorway with skeletons. Yeah, it sucks because it's by far easiest for me to stream super late at night, but also then I'm really tired and I don't play very well. Also, I'm a little sick. I really want to save pincer movement for looting. Maybe we won't throw down the Banner of Strength, even though it sounds really nice with all these skeletons. These enemies are not, like, super easy to deal with. I think now I just back off and drag down and then long rest to remove my poison wound. Oh, but the skeleton's gonna go up to him anyway to tank, so we'll Changeling's Boon for more damage. Long rest so I can pick my card, I think. And then I have Leaf, so just heal Banner Spear sounds pretty good. Let's go for that. And then maybe the next turn we just make another skeleton. Banner, is there any good play? Oh, I should have saved the Banner of Strength for disarming. Why did I only think about bannering with it? Maybe I'll just throw a buffed up javelin. I'll wound this guy. He's probably going to survive for a while. -1. No. No, I mean, I titled this, Town and Flame Simulator. We're definitely losing this, and then probably just trying again. Maybe beating that one, but then losing at the next level. Like, guaranteed. Even though this one's looking like kind of alright at this moment in time, at least. Not my skeleton. Show me a miss? That's almost the same as a miss. Alright, I really do not love the idea of engaging this pack of elite archer and 2 priests. So, hopefully these guards can survive for a couple more turns. Oh, and they're getting a lot of blesses in the deck. Then Jem's gonna run up and pull the archer in, and we full burst the archer. Oh. Actually, maybe I save a Wave of Anguish. Because if I could get shadows out of these guys and Black Barrage to move shadows to the archers, that sounds really good. And we super just get this shadow without having to worry about anything. What do I do here? I can tank. It's not my favorite, but I can. We'll hit with a javelin in C. And then we long rest. Okay, they may kill the guards over here this turn. Oh, it's a low damage priest card though. Mark. Good enough. And then I could grab a shadow. Oh, the archer hasn't gone yet, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could grab this loot here, but I would get attacked for 6. So, maybe we just don't move at all. Little sad. That's painful damage. Oh, and I really wish the trap had gone on the other side. Alright, this is fine. We probably tank attack for 6. Or I make a skeleton. Well, I'm low health, though. I can Malicious Conversion to get the free skeleton summon. But is that even worth it? Well, then I have a skeleton out. Because I can't summon regularly right now. We know this can't miss, so guaranteed to get the kill. And then we have an extra skeleton out for a long rest. Don't die. Good. Okay, I knew those blesses were coming sometime soon. And we get the long rest. So can I go for the archer now? I could run and push him into the trap, but it feels like he's just going to get healed. I think I want to just move up and pull him in. So if I move here and pull here. I want to pull this way, though, to get him closer to the shadows. And then I could just go Wave of Anguish right now. Safe to long rest. Ooh, and Banner's not safe to do really anything. Nice. Love that. Alright, that works out really well. Unfortunately, no way for me to tip of the spear this guy, but... I can even grab this? No, because the archer is going at 16. I can grab this. Pull this guy in. Next turn, Jim runs over here and disarms that guy. And Deathwalker probably doesn't kill here. Well, maybe. It might be way overkill to use all these shadows here, but I'm fine with it. Slayer's worth 2 check marks. I really need to try to force that near the end of the scenario. Oh, come on. That's not a kill. Skeleton doesn't reach this turn either. And they probably draw a Bless. No, he survives a little longer. Oh, Skeleton went that way. Okay. We've got the stamina. As long as I don't make some huge mistake, I think we're going to be fine. Okay, I was going to send Jim over here to disarm this guy, but now that it's attack at 15, and that is after... or that's before my skeleton. I can just send the skeleton there, and that's fine. And I get my 5th shadow out, which is nice. I heal all this stuff off. Deathwalker, I think, attacks the guard for 7. Well, they're going to heal this guy up. So maybe I hit the other guard. Let's just try to take care of this guy. Very good, Command the Wretched. And I'm sorry, Skeleton. But you are exploding. Beautiful, beautiful. 9 damage into a shield from the skeleton that turn. Oh, this guy ran away from the heal. I love that. Okay, well, if he wants to run into the shadow, who am I to tell him no, right? So we'll just attack him for 7. Beautiful. Meanwhile, I move this shadow under this guy, and I can wound him next turn, and he's not super close to the priest. And we're in amazing shape. Keep pincer move for the loot. We can drop incendiary throw. And so, do I just move to attack at range? Let's look at somebody else. Bone Shaper used a lot of her stamina there, but I can poison this guy. That's pretty good. I'm going to short rest to get a wound in the corner, but I don't want to lose Fluid Knight. Beautiful. Black Barrage is totally fine. So now I wound this guy and I attack him for 7. Here, if this guy's poisoned, then maybe Changeling's Boon can kill him. I need to blow my nose again. And then finally, this trap is going to be useful. Am I just looting right here? It's a big hit coming out of the priest. Oh, well, I did play a ranged attack anyway, so I have to loot. Buddy in the corner probably dies here. The ordering of like which buttons you click when for Deathwalker is so weird and complicated, but she's so good. I mean, Deathwalker's so good. I love that class so much. I wonder if I've done any basic actions on Bone Shaper except for the one turn I messed up. Ooh, do I play the disarm loss here? Yeah, I've got a lot of cards. And I can even get this loot with it. And this way, even if I miss the kill, it's fine. Well, didn't need it. Oh no, if guard kills, beautiful. Then the priest would have hit Jim. Jim still has cards though. Oh, does he live that? What a trooper. What a trooper. Alright, this is going really well. Reckless Jab is a good card, but I'll be fine without it. I just go fast. Oh, I don't have drag down now. Okay, so I have to Draining Pincers to switch. Summon and loot? Teleport and melee? Does Buddy die here? Yes, he does. That's fine. I really wish I could throw some sort of attack here, but I just have to run. Priest is going to come closer to this trap soon, though, and then I can pull him through with Firefly Swarm. Is it just me, or you can't find anything about one starting shoppable items in the tabletop version? I mean, the Algok Stun Hammer and the Loot 2 instead of 1, we have a starter. Those items... The Stun Hammer is not exactly, but they're basically items from Gloomhaven. So the game has instructions for items that you can bring from Gloomhaven if you want to. And that's where those items come from. But it's really cool that that they just give you them as starting items. Attack for 2. Oh, so close. All right, Deathwalker, take it. Tank the attack for 4. You know you want to. Easy. Easy game. Move towards this loot and hit this guy. The stun hammer is already so good. I love it. It's a great item. I really, really, really like it on Snowflake with Blinding Vortex. And it's good on Drifter and on Fist, too. Yeah, the Wounding Sword is also a Gloomhaven item that I really, really, really like on Deathwalker, so I'm super happy that it's in digital. I didn't think it would be. I can afford a short rest here. Oh, although the skeleton doesn't really do anything, does he? Maybe I go late. Definitely short rest here. And I guess I just anger if the dead this guy. I could Fluid Knight him, but then I can't run away, and I want to be able to run away. Do I pull this guy into the trap? I would love to save the trap for the priest. Oh, also, I can't pull this turn, or I would switch, and I don't want that. So maybe I just Firefly Swarm. And then switching next turn is fine. Priest healing, I think, is pretty good. Oh, I wish I had gone slow with Firefly Swarm, and then they would have been grouped up. Maybe a little bit. I think I'm just going to grab this loot. Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized the priest is going to move and heal the wound off this guy. That sucks. So let's come here. Here. Oh. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. Okay. Kill this guy and keep this guy standing still. I guess it means that this guy gets healed up now, but that's fine. He doesn't get to go attack, which is good. And then we just pick up more loot. And now Skeleton can tank for us next turn. There is like a little bit of risk going on here, though, I think. We'll short rest Banner. I need to be able to kill this priest, which seems like it should be easy. I can long rest here, move Shadow with Dark Fog, attack with Fluid Knight. I think I'm just going to try to kill this guy with the trap here. Which means I want to go after. And I can like move over and attack him. This puts me after Skeleton too. Ooh, he's getting healed here, which means I could target the priest. Who do I want gone more? I want the priest gone more. It does mean that I lose my skeleton here, but poison on the priest I like. Beautiful. Alright, Banner needs to get the last kill. Oh, but Deathwalker needs to kill 2 in the same turn. Okay, well, it's not impossible for Deathwalker to kill them both, but it would have to be Dark Fog on this turn. And that doesn't seem super likely. But it is theoretically possible. I would need to Javelin this guy to pull him in. Could move here and poison. Pull this guy in with Javelin. Tickle him with Geminate. Oh, Geminate's dead now. And then kill them both with Dark Fog. I believe. Set for the charge. Pull. He suffers. Geminate. Oh no. Okay. Well, never mind. I won't kill them both then. Yeah, I'm never getting the kill on this guy, so we'll just grab the loot. Poison. Okay, and it's Fluid Night, Dark Fog, right? Which means that I can move the Shadow and hit him for 5. Or I could let Banner Spear pick up the kill. Banner Spear's getting hit for 3 here. Has a card to lose if she needs to. And then can short rest and go at 6. So maybe I'll play this loss and I get the experience. Nice. And then now Banner's super likely to kill next turn. And we made it. Yeah, Jim is exhausted. Good. He's moving, which means that I just... Well, let's just attack him. Let's just not miss. Okay, cool. This way I can get the loot. I would have had a guaranteed win with playing set for the charge and stepping back 1, but this way I get the loot. I definitely will burn out on this eventually, but we're still in there for now. Really, I just need to get a lot of sleep because I'm very, very sniffly and I feel it right now. Oh, I get this loot too. Perfect. We got every single pile of loot. Oh, it was worth 12 gold too. Yeah, I'm gonna have such a new lease on life when Kelp and Coral are available, and even Trap and Meteor. I'm excited to play some Meteor Snowflake. It's really not a pairing that I've messed around with much at all. I only got Closer. That's so sad. But yeah, I messed up both of these in the first room. Geminate crit the Elite, and I default moved to skip an action. Got 2 herbs. It's kind of interesting. Only 4 gold. Who did the most? Yeah, Deathwalker did the most. Geminate did a lot. Good job, Jiminy. I feel like Deathwalker was the MVP. Oh, yeah. Ember Energy Source is so good on Kelp. And I just love how... I mean, there are so many monsters. Like, take a priest. Like, a monster level 4 normal priest. You go at 91. You're guaranteed...
and breathe.
You go at 91 with Soul Hunger. Would you
Frosthaven, carrying...
Go at 91, teleport next to the priest, and stun it with Staring into the Abyss. Then, if you have Mantle of Dread up, then you muddle him when you teleport next to him. Next turn, you go at 14. If the priest gets either 8 or 9, that's fine, because you can use Boots of Speed to go at 4, wound, and bane him. If he plays the 8 or 9 on the first turn, it's fine because you're teleporting and you're not attacking. All you're doing is teleporting and stunning. And so you get stun, wound, muddle. The priest suffers 11 damage on that turn and then takes the 12th damage on the following turn. And so, like, you so easily cleave through, like, monster level 4 enemies. It's, like, not even funny. Then you do start to struggle when they get a little bit more health, but some of the scaling cards are pretty good. Like, you could do that same combo, but with Claw of Doom as your stunning card instead, and then you got attack 3 plus a modifier. So now instead of that combo dealing 12 true damage, it's dealing like 15 or 16, and you get a modifier pulled in along with it. And then obviously Death Spiral just becomes really, really insane. And then you pair that with Hasten the End to get huge AoE stuns. And it's just very, very solid. Yeah, very sad battle goals, but... I don't know what the sunglasses mean. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I like Coral. One interesting thing you can do with a Nuzlocke run is mixing low levels with high levels to maximize effects of certain builds versus harder scenarios. Yeah. Yeah, I love pairing a level 1 with a level 3. That's why I'm really sad that in digital we can't... you can't start a new character at level 1. Because I think that there could be some really cool stuff with, like, a level 7 Blink Blade paired with a level 1 character. To allow the Blink Blade to just completely go off. Did we get metal here? I picked up 0 loot on Deathwalker. 0 loot. That is sad. Alright, let's get some items real quick. The Protective Scepter did me really well yesterday. So let's grab... Dang, I can only get one of them. I have an Amulet of Life, so Spyglass doesn't help. Okay, I guess after that, I'm just going to build a building then. We can take a Spyglass here for Incendiary Throw, at least for now. And we'll level the Craftsman. Oh, I don't have the metal. Well, I already started it. I can't wait to be able to use Inspiration to build buildings. It's very, very useful early on. Yeah, I mean, in physical Frosthaven, it's your choice to not level up the characters automatically. But in digital, at least right now, with the way it's implemented, you don't even get your starting perks from retiring characters. It's just when your Prosperity 3, every new character you make gets one perk, and at Prosperity 5, they get 2. which is an okay way to do the system, but it doesn't... I don't know. I don't like it as much. Anyway, the baby's gonna be waking up soon. I'm gonna have to pick my son up from school, so I'm gonna call it there. But at least we got a decent start. Not my favorite. We played scouting yesterday though, so today we'll go through offensive. I'm probably gonna keep the same party, although I love having a Blink Blade for offensive. So maybe we'll put Blink Blade in over Geminate. I think I may do that. And then we'll actually get into the run tonight, hopefully. You think that part makes sense since prosperity is directly linked to retirements? That's true. That's true. It is really weird to have like a lineage of like player 1 has retired 3 characters and player 2 has only retired 1. So player 1 gets 3 perks and player 2 gets 1. And then it makes it even weirder when you're playing solo. So maybe it is a change for the better. Anyway, good night everybody. I will see you later. Good afternoon. I don't know. I always end at the end of the night, but have a good one.